Good evening, friends. This side Rahul Magan here as a Group Chief Executive Officer, Treasury Consulting, and also a venture capitalist. As we speak, Treasury Consulting Group is a multinational headquartered group based out India, Singapore, and Hong Kong. And this is a big problem for many people, especially private equity and venture capitalist firms. They are asking almost every day on the WhatsApp that how come you are big if you haven't raised the money from the venture capitalists? These idiots do not knew that without raising the money from venture capitalists and private equity, one can be big. They believe that everyone in the world is like Vijay Shekhar Sharma, Ola, Uber, Swiggy, Zomato, and many such unicorns who are heavily dependent on them. But we are not. Anyways, Treasury Consulting is a hedge fund, and like a hedge fund, we take positions in FICC. FICC stands for Fixed Income Currencies and Commodities. And 100% of the positions is backed up by our own capital. Now, which precisely means not a single dollar of our position is backed up by any third party. This is the reason we claim that our fund is proprietary in nature. Now, by proprietary, it means that no third party capital in our company. And of course, this principle would continue forever. More importantly, we have our news desk, our consulting business, our private placement programs, our hedge fund desk, our trade finance desk, our family office desk, and many more. In case you wish to have any information, you can WhatsApp on my personal number, which is +91 9899242978. Alternatively, you can WhatsApp on our back office, which is +91 9818485155. Before I continue with this video, I would like to let you know we have our paid news desk. Now that's a private news desk. Here we are sharing information on financial market, hedge funds, venture capitalist, the government, except political news. I said news desk, not a trading desk. Remember this. But yes, we give the news plus our analysis. The cost of this news desk is 1200 rupees per year and 3000 rupees per year, depend upon the plan you take. In case you wish to have any information, you can WhatsApp on my personal number 9899242978. Somebody who would be online would be replying. This is first of the series which I am making for 2022. Of course, I would be making 5 such videos till first quarter 2022. Now in this video, I would be sharing my opinion about how 2022 would be. I have made many projections in 2021 and majority of the projections turned true. Like one of the projections which I made is that the Indian equity markets would be highly volatile. The market saw 14,000, followed by 17,000, followed by 18,000, followed by 18,600, then receded back to 17,000, and a huge loss to the investor. If we compute, then in 2021, Indian investors, rather than gaining, net to net basis lost in Indian equity markets. But they will not realize this until otherwise their capital would be wiped out. And this would happen sooner or later. I feel that, like I said, this is first I'm going to be shooting in covering how my outlook of 2022 would be. I feel that 2022 would be a highly volatile year. Rather, the level of volatility in 2022 would be much more than we saw in 2020 and 21. The following are the reasons behind that. Every passing year, governments across the globe are indebted and the debt is growing. That's a separate thing that the human mentality is until otherwise that problem comes near to you, you will not realize that problem. As we speak, there are many Asian economies, which includes India, Singapore, Thailand, Philippines, Hong Kong, Malaysia, Pakistan, and many other Asian economies, Japan, Australia, the level of debt is growing. That's a separate thing that the investor community across the globe, especially talking the private equity and venture capitalist firm, are completely ignorant on this topic. And the whole investor community would be paying the price of this. Let's take a simplistic example. Singapore national debt is near about 2 times of the GDP as we speak, and it is growing. The government is in the fiscal deficit from the last several years. Look at the tax collection and look at the political uncertainty. Indian situation is also not very good. We have seen a hefty increase in the excise duties posed by the government in the petroleum products, which end up consuming the savings of the Indian nationals. Millions and millions of jobs being lost in India during the pandemic. And by the way, as we speak, the pandemic is not yet done. It has just started because in June 2021, with due respect, many top doctors came in public and said that third wave probability is almost zero. And now, without quoting the name, the same doctors are coming up and saying that by February, India will see the third wave. By the way, as we speak, United States is having near about 250,000 cases in a day. 250,000 cases in a day. Now, which precisely means near about a million cases in 4 days, which means near about 5 to 6 million cases in a month. And if this trend would continue, the probability would be very high. Then we might see a huge turnaround on the cards. Now, 2022 would be a very volatile year because of the government finances. Not only in Asia, but outside Asia, which include Europe and specifically United States, would see a substantial, I repeat, substantial degradation in their financials. And this degradation would impact the economy severely in terms of inflation. The idiots who pass the blame that inflation is because of COVID, they need to learn that inflation is because of the debt put up by the government. Another important forecast for 2022 is that in 2022, the climate change would be a reality. By the way, it is already a reality. We have already started our videos on the climate change on the YouTube. And as we speak, the glaciers in Arctic, Antarctica, Alaska, Iceland, Greenland, Europe, specifically talking Switzerland, India, Himalayan region, Jammu Kashmir, And across the globe, the glaciers are melting at a much faster pace, not to mention Siberia. Since glaciers are melting at a much faster pace, it would end up the ecological imbalance on the earth, which may end up as a deep water crisis for the humanity in the upcoming years. So let me take a simplistic example. 10 years ago, the scientific community, who definitely doing a wonderful job, there is hardly any doubt, they were on the opinion that probably 30 to 40 years the global climate will change. So 10 years ago means 2011, which means they were forecasting this 2041. Now, in 2021, which means 10 years after that prediction, they are saying that the climate change is 5 years from now. And I see, based upon the videos which we have on the YouTube, realistic videos, based upon the articles, the information, the various websites we have on the Google, thanks to Google, I see that the climate change is a reality in 2025 and 26. Probably majority of the glaciers would melt by 2025 and 26, which may, by the way, end up as a change in the Earth axis. Yes, Earth axis. So 2022, we will see climate change a reality. And this may trigger new variants who are currently frozen in the ice from millions or maybe billions or maybe trillions of years, God knows. As glaciers evaporate or melt, they would come on the surface and rest we know. Corona is one of them, by the way. In 2022, I see that the corona would continue to resurface. Probably we will see more mutations on the card. Like in the last year, specifically talking in 2020 end, which means near about 1 year ago, many Einstein, Edisons, and Newtons came in public domain and claimed that we would be able to vaccinate the whole world in 1 year. But after 1 year, the ground reality is majority of the economies, and good economies, by the way, are less than 50% vaccinated. In fact, United States himself is near about 65% vaccinated if we exclude the booster shot. And as we speak, Israel is talking about the fourth dose. Majority of the countries are not yet done with the 2 dose. And third dose, very few, 5 or 6 countries are done. But Israel is talking about fourth dose. God knows how the world is working towards the corona. I see that corona would continue to be the main threat for 2022. And more mutations are on the card. Like many articles, maybe probably the internet himself, believe that Omicron is from South Africa. And many articles claim that it is because South Africa, because of, I would say, the less vaccination we have in the South Africa. But I do feel that it is not about the less vaccination, it's about the genome sequencing. Of course, I would have a detailed video on the genome sequencing very soon. But having said that, I see the corona would continue to resurface in 2022 and the world would see more mutations on the card. Now, these mutations include the lethal mutations and non-lethal mutations. But corona is going nowhere in 2022. Rather, it is more or less a genome sequenced virus. Now, what the hell is genome sequenced virus? I would have a separate video in that regards. More importantly, in 2022, we would continue to see the stupidity of the Federal Reserve. I have made several videos. The US Senator, Madam Warren, made also clear that Powell is salt. And I personally believe that, and I openly challenge the Federal Reserve Chair that Powell about his credentials. But anyways, he is reappointed by the Biden, whose approval rating is less than 44% as we speak, which means 56% people of United States. Let me repeat, 56% people of the United States do not like the work of Biden. 56%. And still, Biden is, Biden reappointed the Powell. I feel that in 2022, the Powell would continue to misguide the people. He would continue to talk about tapering, probably the rate hikes, and many more things, irrespective of knowing that this is not possible. Because as we speak, United States is having around 30 trillion of debt. The Republicans want near about 2.5 trillion worth of debt ceiling increase, which means 30 plus 2.5, another 900 billion transitory, which is near about 33.5. By 2025, probably in another 2 to 3 years, you will see that this debt level would be very close to 40 trillion, which made it impossible to pay for United States. And here comes the bust. Here comes the big boom. I will see that even if Powell, because he's sold, would hike the rate, it would not have a substantial impact on the gold and other thing. Of course, I would have a separate video about my outlook on the gold and silver, probably in second video of the Outlook 2022. But to conclude this point, I strongly feel that the Federal Reserve's stupidity would continue, which is irrespective. To overall conclude that, I feel 2022 would be a great year for all knowledgeable people. As markets would volatile, the knowledgeable people know how to react. Now, by knowledgeable people, I don't mean the media. Had it been, media would have reflected, you know what I mean. By knowledgeable people, I mean those who are fundamentally very strong, those who have conceptual knowledge, and those who think beyond convention. People like Warren Buffett. The knowledgeable people would continue to thrive in 2022 and onwards, but majority of the investment class would lose in 2022. Like I said, if you compare your portfolio of Indian equities in 2021, you will see on net to net basis you lost rather than you gained. To conclude this video, 2022 won't be a simplistic year for everybody. People have a strong knowledge, fundamental skills, conceptually very strong, would sail through 2022. Rest all will draw. As simple as that. Climate change, fiscal deficit, fiscal financing, the government debt, corona, climate change would be the leading factors for 2022. This is first part of 2022 outlook. I reiterate, more than 5 parts would come for 2022. It won't be possible for me to have a single video covering 2022 holistically. This would be a very lengthy video. Thank you very much. This is Rahul Magan from Treasury Consulting Group. You know my personal number, which is +91 9899 242 978. Guys, gain maximum knowledge, because the time which is coming won't be an easy time. It is the knowledge that would save you. Best you know. Thank you and have a great time.